Hello students, I welcome you to my new MCQ solving session on the topic of dictionary. I hope it will give you better understanding and clarity. So the first question here is, which of the following is correct with respect to our Python code? So this is a simple Python code, which I have taken a very simple code so that you can understand what is basically a dictionary. So your options is A, dictionary D is created, which is very obvious. Secondly, A and B, option B is A and B are the keys of dictionary, which is also correct, A and B. So these are the two keys of the dictionary. Third option is 3 and 7 are the values of the dictionary. So 3 and 7 are the values of the dictionary. And so obviously the correct option is D. So remember, each of the items, which we say item here, is basically a key value pair where the first one is the key and second one is the value. And so for the next item, B is the key and the 7 is the value. So this is the most simplest one. So D is the correct option and we submit it and this is the correct answer. Now the next one. Which one of the following is correct? In Python, a dictionary can have two same keys with different values. So two same keys with different values. This is important. Uh, in Python, a dictionary can have two same values with different keys. So in Python, two different keys, two same values with different keys. Now we first dwell on this A option A and B. In Python, a dictionary must be unique. You cannot have two same keys. In case if you are having the same keys, for example, if you write a dictionary, D is like a one key is A and the other key is like C again B, and you put the another key again as one and you're putting C. Now, if you print the dictionary D, now visually we can see that there are two keys with the same value, which is 1 and 1. So is it possible? So let me run it and you can see, no, it's not possible. In case if you uh, add another key with the same, another like it's already existing key is there. So it is overwriting its previous key's value, which was A. Now it is becoming C. Now this point is, so point a dictionary can have two same key is incorrect. Now we come to the second point. A dictionary can have two same values with different keys. So is it possible like two different keys are having the same value? Let's see, we make it A and run it. Yes, there is no such issue. You can have two different keys with the same value. So here, in case we have actually done it here, so to we put it here 3 and we run it now. So now you see to here what we can see, two different keys are there with having the same value. So it is exactly a dictionary can have two same value with different keys. Okay, so this one makes sense. In Python, a dictionary can have two same keys. So same keys we have sent, we have just now seen that it's not possible. And in Python, a dictionary can neither have two same keys or not two same values. Yes, we agree on this point. Two keys cannot be same, but they can have same value. Okay, but two different keys have two same values are possible. So in that, if we look the option B, so looking at this option B, we can see this is the correct one. So the next one, what will be the output of ever Python code? Now here D is ABC 5 and DEF, G and 7 and D10. Now the very important thing which students you need to understand is Python, though it is a kind of a sequence, but it is not a kind of a sequence which is based on the index. Here the values are based on the key and value pair, and using the key you can access the value, not on the basis of index. Now 0 is given. So obviously here there is no such key. Here keys are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So there is no such key as a 0. So do not get into this confusion that there's this 0 means the first value. No, it's not the first value. 0 is the key, but it doesn't exist. Now, in case if a key doesn't exist, what will happen? Will it just no output or error? These are the only possibilities. Or maybe if you think that this is also possible, that also we check. So whenever we are giving this, like we are looking for a key, we are passing a key and we are trying to find its value, which is for the key which does not exist. And if you run it, it is going to give you a key error. Okay, so this is a key error. So obviously the option is yes, this is the correct answer. Now, what will be the ever Python code do? Oh, this should be below Python code, doesn't matter. So you have physics, 94, CHE, bio, English. Okay, these are subjects name as keys, and you have a update method. Okay, now what does an update method is doing? Okay, in case of update method, what it does two things. Okay, if an existing value is there, it is going to update the value of that existing value with the new value which you are passing. Or if it is does not exist, then it is going to add it. So let's see what is happening here. For example, you have a dictionary with the keys 1 and then 2 as B, and let's see, C is the 3 as C. Okay, now these are the three key value pairs in a dictionary. Now, what you are doing is that you are update this one with, let's see, we are putting a value of replacing the value key by D, and we are putting a new value, which is E. Okay, so we have given another dictionary to update it. Now, if we print this one, so what we will see, if we run this one, so you can see this A, B is same, but the 3, which is another key, and we have just now understood that there cannot be multiple keys with same value. Oh, okay, so same key value keys cannot exist. So key must be unique. So it will update its value. So C has become D, and this does not exist. So it is appended. This is added. Okay. So if you look for this one here, so obviously this CHE, okay, it will be updated to 72. And here bio is there, which is 82, which will become 80. So it will create a new dictionary with only this value. No, it will not delete the old dictionary. It will throw an error. No, obviously it is not throwing error. See, it will update the dictionary as 94, 72. Yes, CH is 72, bio is 80, and English 95. Yes, this is there. It will not throw, but it will not do not change. So looking at this, the option C is the correct one because it has updated. Yes, this is the correct option. Now we come for the next one. Now the next one is saying what will be the result of Python code. We have Joey 1, Rachel 2. And now we have another value which we are adding, which is not present. And just now we have understood that in case the particular value is not present, item is not present, it is going to add it to it. Okay, it's like a sort of a update work as a both update and append. So obviously we can see the option A is the most appropriate option, which is the rather correct option also. So we submit this one. Yes, this is the correct one. Now we come to the next one. Which of the following will delete key value pair for key equal to tiger in the dictionary? Now we have a dictionary with lion, wild, and this are the tiger is one of the keys here. Now we have to delete it. Now, how we can delete it? Okay, now for delete, there are different methods are there, but there is a common way of deleting values from a sequence. Okay, let me keep it here. Let's see, I want to delete a particular key is the 2. So I can write del and D2. I will pass the key and then I will print the D. So what it is going to do is that it is going to delete the key, which is 2. Okay, so it is no more there. So in that case, so it's a very simple one. You have to give the dictionary name and its key which you want to delete. So here, obviously, option A, which is the correct one. There is no such as delete and del dot. No, it doesn't take any kind of a dot operator. And obviously, remove is not there. Okay. So option A is the correct answer. Now, which of the following will give error? Suppose the dictionary is A1, B2, and C3. So print len of dictionary and print get B, then dictionary A equal to 5 and none of this. Now, here is a bit of confusion is there. Okay, maybe len. So before we come to the answer part, I just tell you each one of the option, what it is doing so that you will get an idea. Now, this is the dictionary is there. Now, if I give the print len of the dictionary, now len of the dictionary basically gives you the number of keys. Now here three keys are there, so obviously the answer will be 3. So this one is the correct option. This is not giving any error. Now get B. Now get B is basically, if you're writing here, dict one dot get and within this B. So it is almost it's going to return the value of the key B. Okay, so if I run this one, so the value of key B is 2, so it is going to show you 2. Okay, so this one is correct. And the last one is simply is a update. If you are, for example, dict 1 and you are, let me see what we have done is the A. So first key is A, and let's see, we make it 5, and then we are printing the dictionary. So this one, we do it. So obviously it is also not doing anything. It is just replacing the value 1 by 5. So in this case, had it been a tuple, it would have been given, but tuple doesn't again take it is the index. So that would have given the error. So here in this case, none of this is the correct answer. All of them are correct. Okay. So let's check. Okay. Yes, it's right. Next one is, which of the following Python codes will give same output? Now we have this four with the this dictionary is given, and we have these 4 options are there. Okay, so let me explain you each one of this option, what each one of the options are doing. So this is one. Okay, this is another one, uh, and this is another one, and this there is another one option is there, and assume this dictionary. So the dictionary is to be kept on the top. Okay, so let's see what I'm doing is that I'm going one by one. So this is the one, this one, and this one. Okay, so the first one is a pop. Now what does this pop function? So pop is there in a list also. Pop is like, here in this case, pop will take a key and it will remove that key and even return its value. So if you want to see what's its value, so it will return value 3, and it will obviously going to remove the value, the key book. Okay, so let me show you what it is doing here by running this code. So you can see it here, it has moved this thing. So obviously it has just simply removed it. Okay, so let's see one thing, which of the following will give you same output. Okay, so this has removed the value of the key value pair, which is book. Okay, now let's see, we look for the next one. Next one is the del. Now, if we go for the del, we have just now seen that if it is going to delete this key, so this is also, we are getting the same output. So pop and dict are giving the same output, right? So we do not have any confusion, but let's see the third one, okay, which is the update. Now, in case of update, what exactly update does is that it changes the existing value, and if the value is not there, it is going to add it. So here it is just simply going to add, update the value. And so if we run it, so we can see in this case the book is not removed, right? So we cannot say this update is there. And regarding clear, now what is the clear? I rather will show you directly here. And after this, if we do, the clear function is basically clear all the values present, so we will get a empty dictionary here. So let's see here, this is empty dictionary. So we can very clearly see this option, this pop and dict, they are going to give you the del and pop are the ones which will give you the same output. So in this case, we can say the option 1 and 2, which are the correct answer. Okay, this is the correct option here too. What will be the Python code? Okay, is for this one. What will be the following Python code will do? Okay, what will be the following output? I think Python code will do. It's some, but let's see. Dict is 810b C3, and there is a string is there. And okay, let's see. Before we come to the answer, which one is there? See, we go to the understanding part of this code. Now, if we come to here, we can see it here. There is a dictionary. There is an empty string for I in dict. Okay, now remember this I will take the values of the key. So that means it is going to take the values of A, B, and C. Now, every time, and those are strings, okay, ABC. So if it is str1 plus whatever is the value, it is going to just add this value. So here, every time it is adding, the first it is adding A, and then after, no, it is adding not the A, it is the key, its value. If the key is A, its value will be 10. Now the next value will be 2, and then next value will be 3. So these are all appended, and obviously there will be a comma here even in the last one. Now afterward, you can see after every time it is going to -1. So every time it is basically even also str in str2 we are getting because it's removing the last value. So after appending, so we are getting almost like in if str2 is there, first time 10 comma was there, so here we will get 10, and next time it will be 10 comma 2, so we will get 10 comma 2, but this comma will be removed because of this colon -1, and last time it will be 3, again this comma will not be there. Why? Because it's colon -1. And now this is going to reverse the entire thing. So if it is reverse the entire thing, so colon minus, so what we will get it here, 3 comma 2 comma 0 1, because I remember this is entire string. Okay, so 3 2 comma 0 1, so this should be the output. Let's see, is there 0 1? Yes, so C is the one which should be the correct option. Let's submit it. Yes, this is the correct option. Now the next one is find output of this one. D equal to dict for I in range 3, for J in range 2, Di equal to J, print D. Again, rather seeing the options, I am explaining you what this particular code is doing. Now, this is obviously creating an empty dictionary. Now we come to here I. So range function means it is going to take 0, 1, and 2. It will generate 0, 1, and 2. We know the range function by default start value is 0. And here it will be 0 and 1. Now we come to here. Now this, what we see is there when I value is 0, then your J value will be, one time it will be 0. And so first time it will be 0. So in this dictionary, di means I will be acting as a key, and its value will be J, which is 0. And the next time we see the next time, again we are getting our key remaining same. Okay, so it is 0 0, and now it is replaced by 1. Okay, so it is replaced by 1. So ultimately we can say we cannot have multiple keys with the same value, so we can have here 0 1. Okay, it's just simply is this case. Now let's see, we come to the I equal to 1. Now in I equal to 1 also, J will be 0, and 1 times 0 and then times 1. So obviously for the first case it will be 0 1 is already there. So now the new key will be 1 and its value will be 0. And now I'm telling you the next time, this for the same key, when the value of J is 1, it will be replaced by 1. So this is what we are going to get it. Now, next time, third value will be I is 2, then J will be again 0. Okay, if it is 0, then we can obviously write this 0, 1 is okay, and 1, 0, 1 is there, then this 1, 1 is there. Now the next key will be, one time it will be 2 0 for J value 0, and then 2 J value will be 1, so it will be 2 1. So 2 1 will be there, and you know same keys are there, same key again if we are there, if their values will be updated. So our output will be 0 1 1 1 2 1. So let's see, is there any such key 011121? So yes, so this B, option B should be the correct answer. So let's submit. Yes, the option B is the correct option. Now we come to the next one. Find output of the following code. Now here uh, we have a dictionary and this items. Okay, now I just want to tell you this items function basically return each of the value as a key value pair. Okay, each of the item as a key value pair. So there will be A and 1 for the first one, B and 2 for the second one, and C and 3 for the third one. And it is printing I and J. And remember, when we are printing function, so this A will be printed as it is and without any quotations, and 1 will be printed. So, and it will be printed with the same line with some space as it is given. So as the first one is the key, so it will be A1, B2, and C3. So option is D. The correct option is the D, but again, we like you to see if I run this code, what exactly you can see. So A1, B2, C3. So remember, it is basically returning one more thing which I rather like you to see. If you give here a value K and you print this value K, okay. So what you are going to see it here is that when you run this one, you will get a tuple. Okay, so this tuple in the form of a tuple, this key value pair will be coming. And if you unpack it, you are going to get the value as you are getting this one. So this is the correct answer. Okay, now we are coming to question number 12. Find the output of this one for I dict in keys and keys multiplied by dict I key. Now see, we know that this one is basically what keys are reading, each of the keys. So keys are A, B, C, D. Now when you put the key value here A, so it is returning the value which is 1. So 1 into 2 will be 1 into 2. So let me show you once this thing here to make the thing clear. So first time, so here what we are getting the keys, we are getting the keys are A, B, C, D. Now for each of the keys we are getting, so 1 multiplied by, here we are getting its value. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So it is going to print 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is the option C. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. Had it by other way around, you would have got the answer A. But here, as this is reading the keys, and when we put a keys in the dictionary, so it will return the value corresponding to that key. So here option C is the correct answer. Yes, it is the correct answer. Now we come to question number 13. Find the output of the following code. So yes, let's see one time again, we try to understand what is this code is doing. Now here you see, this is a dictionary, this is a empty dictionary. Now for I in D1 values, now it is going to return the values which are there. Now what are the values here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now every time then we are creating a dictionary. In this dictionary, what in the D2 dictionary, what we are doing is that I acting as a key, so that is 1, and 1 will be acting as the DI. So D2I will be the this key, and I is the value also. So 1 is the value. Then we have 2, then 2 is the value, and 3 is the value, and obviously 4 and 4 is the value. So this is what we can see it here. But let's see, is there any such option? Such like this, what we have given 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Okay, so slightly looking confusing one, but it should be the option. So let's select this one and submit it. Yes, this is the correct one. Okay, so let's move to the 14th one. In 14th one, there is a nested list and the dictionary is created using the dict function KYND. It's a very simple one, students. This is like John, Alex, and Mary will be the keys. So obviously this B option is there. And this obviously they are going to print in different lines, but it doesn't matter here. But this is the uh, here, if we run this one, so remember this is going, I would like even to see you here what is the dictionary. This is the method of creating a dictionary. So if we run this one, what you are going to get, so here you're getting, this is a dictionary. Remember, the first value will act as a key and the second value as a, the second is the value for that particular key. So John 80 and this is how it is going to print. Okay. So without any confusion, we can say option B is the correct answer. Okay, now we come to the next one. Find the output. We have X equal to name, John, age, and here Y is there. And again, there is another method. Okay, it's also very simple. For rule, it is 12, name, John, age 24. So let me see. No, 12 is not cannot be the key. X will be the key here. So that means the rule. So but again, we have to see this will, these are the strings. So strings are here in C. Okay. It is not here in this one because these are like, if you do not put any single quote or double quote, it will be treated as a variable, but there is no such variables here. So this will be the correct answer. And I would also like you to see in the coding window how what is basically printed. So when you print it here, you can see this is the output which is printing here. So this is the correct one. So C is the correct one. So let's submit this one. So this is the correct answer. Next one is find the output. D is 1, 2, 3, and we have twice we have called the get function, but with two different types of parameters. So let me give you the understanding what exactly the get function is doing. Now, if you are giving D get food, now get basically takes a particular key and return its value. Now, here the confusion is that if that particular key doesn't exist, so what will happen? So will it be give you an error, or will it maybe in many cases what happen, it gives a null value. Yes, in this case, it as per the documentation, this get function should give the null value. And in case, and now in the second case, what happened in case the value, the second option 5 is given. So default value is here none. In case the value 4 doesn't exist, it will return the value as null. And in case the value, if you give a default value, in case the value is not present, so you can give here the second one, which is a default value. So again, we can see 4 will not be added here with by the get function. So here we get the default value, which is 5. So let's run it and check. So none and 5 will be the correct answer. I hope you understood the get function does not will not crash the program. In case the value is not here, it will return none, and in case you give some other default value like 5, it is going to return that value. So none and 5 should be the correct answer. Okay, now we are coming to this next one. Find the output. We have a dictionary here, D1 from keys. Okay, it's a big code and it's very necessary that you first understand what this code is doing. Now in this code, it's quite a big gap. So let me reduce the gap. Okay, here we are coming to this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now, if you see here, one dictionary is from keys 135. Now, remember, it is what it is doing from keys. From keys, basically, it is creating 1 with the value 2, 3 with the value 2. So it is setting a default value for all this values together. Okay, so from keys basically take a sequence and a value, and for each of the element or the value present in that sequence will be assigned the value of 2. Okay, and similarly here, if we see, it is 2:1, this is 4:1, and here 6:1. Now these are the things which we are okay. So this is the dictionary which we have got in D1 and D2. XY is there. Now here I in range of 1 to 7. That means we are getting the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 will be excluded. If I in D1, Okay, if I in D1, so let's see the first value 1. Okay, so let's see in X what values we are going to add. So already 0 is will be there, so we are ignoring that one. So and remember this way we are checking the key. Okay, whether the key I is there in this. So first value 1, 1 is there in the dictionary D1. Yes, it is there, so 1 will be added. Okay, the next one in case of Y, again Y is here. Let's see. Uh, the same key we are going to check it in the Y. Okay, now this 1 exists here. No, it doesn't exist, so it will remain as it is. Then 2 is there in this case. No, 2 is not there, but 2 is there in this case here. So here the 2 value is the 1. 3 3 is here there, so it will add 2 here. Now, 3 is here. No, it is not there. You have to be careful. Maybe it is here. In this case, it is not given, but if may possible. Then we come to the next value, 4. Now, 4 is here. No, it is not here, but 4 is present here. So its value is 1. Then 5 is obviously present here. Its value is 2. And 5 is not present in this one. 6 is present here. So 6 value 1 will be here. Okay, so here we are getting, that means this is 5 and this value is 3. So these are the two, X and Y will hold these two values. Let's see, are there any such option 5 and 3? Uh, so we have X and Y. So something is, we have not got the any of the, uh, I think somewhere something has gone wrong. What the options are here getting, we are getting 3 and 6. So 3 and 6, X and Y. So we are getting here 5. Okay, let's see. And what is the thing is there, X0, Y0. Let me check it properly here. 1 3 5. So 1 3 5 all are given the values 2, and 2 4 6 all are given this. So X and Y is there, and we have two values of X and Y is printed. So what we are seeing is this, I is range, so 1 to 6. If it is 1, then if it is in a dictionary, yeah, it is 1 is there. So obviously we are going to add 2. Sorry, why I have written add 2. So this is the 1, so it will be 6. So 6 and 3 is there. Yes, 6 and 3 is there. Okay, so option B. Okay, so there's a slight error when we somehow by mistake this thing. So you have to be very careful for each of this. This is the DI is the value. So in that case, it is 2. So it will be 6 and 3. So we have got our correct option, which is B. Okay, so the B is the correct option. Okay, so the next one is again another function, which is the set default. Update we have already understood once. Now there is a set default. So let's give you the understanding of set default. Now, as the word is saying, set default means you have to set a default value for in this X. You are passing a key here. Okay, this is 4, and you are setting a default value. Now you have passed a key, but you have not given any value, default value. So here you see the options are, okay, this options are here, none, C3, error. So you might think the error is there, but its objective is to set a default value. In case default value is not given for 4, if the key doesn't exist, so it will put the value here, none. So here A, B, after 1, 2, 3, there will be 4 with the value none. Now X dot update 4 colon D. So obviously it will replace the none value by D. So you will see here, it will be what you will see is 1, 2, 3 before with none, and 1, 2, 3, and it is updated now D. So remember the set default, if you do not give any value, default value, it is, I just show you, let's see, you give a value in this case, E. So in that case, what will happen? You will see a value E will be there, because you have given a default value, but if you do not give the second parameter, by default, it takes a none value. So we can simply see which are the options. So here none is only appearing in option A. So we can safely say this is the correct answer. Okay, so next one is again based on update. So this time we are not going to check it, but we see directly A1 and 2. So there is nothing is happening to 1 and 2. but 3 is updated, so it becomes D now. And 4 as update function, it also act for as for appending the value, so it's 4E. So it will be A1, A, B, D, and E. So 3 twice will not happen. You cannot have same keys. And C is replaced by D, so B is also not there. So A, B, D, and E. Okay, so 3 is there. So we can safely say the correct answer is C. Okay, so next one is, which of the following Python codes will give you the same output? Now, which one will be giving you the same output? Uh, okay, so let's see one by one here. What will be the, which one will be give you the correct output here? The first one. So set default. Here set default means here I is taking which values? Here I value, here I is taking the values of 0, 1, and 2. So here what will happen here, set default means, and we have seen just now, if you do not give the second parameter, it will be 0, none, and 1, none, and 2, none. So that will be the for the first one. Update, as it is an empty string, so obviously if it is simply just replace the values, each of these new values will be added. So let me put it here. So here we can get the same output as we are getting in the this case. Now the third one here is we would like to see. So let me see one by one. So third one is also from keys, like if you have not given here, now you have not given the second parameter. So here also you are going to get the like 0, none, 1, none, and 2, none. Okay. So let me show you the output for each one. So this is a D, and let's see this one to comment for the moment. And let me run this one. So you're getting this one. So this is, we have understood. Now we come to the next one, which is the update. Okay, for update also, if you print it after update, you are going to get it the same thing. And finally, we are, let's see, we delete this one, and we are from keys. Now from keys is the one. Here also, if you are not giving a default value for this from keys, all this in this sequence no keys, so you are getting none. So your correct answer in this case will be 1, 2, and 3. All are giving you the correct same output. So D should be the correct answer. Okay, let's move to question number 21. Find output. We have here D, A to B, and C. Now D2 is equal to D1, D2, D1, 2 is D, and print D1 and D2. So here I would like you to give you some understanding of this part, which is very important to understand here. See here, the very first thing, the 2 is a key. Okay, it's not a kind of an index. So this case, the 2 is the second value, which is here the value is B. Now it is replaced by D for the dictionary D1. Now what about D2? D2 equal to D1 in the previous line. That means D2 is also pointing to the same memory location where this data exists. So as they are pointing to the same memory location, so the change made by D1 will also affect the D2, and you will be finding the same output. That means the 2 will be D for both of them. Okay, for D1 and D2. So in this case, you see the option E is not the correct one, B. So C is the correct option. So let's submit this one. Okay. Next one is we are getting another one. Now here, if you see, if I'm going directly there, only one change is there. It is D1 dot copy. Now, the concept of first here, this previous case, it was a shallow copy. It is basically not a true copy, but here with D1 dot copy, you are creating a separate copy. So what it will happen now, the changes in D1, like if you change D1's this B by D, if you replace it, it is not going to change the copy which you have stored in D2. So let's check this one. So here you see 2D but 2B. So D2 is not changed. So remember students, if any function is used, and this one more thing which I would like you to see, it is also the same output you will get in case you use the dict function to create the copy of the in copy in D2. So let's run it. So here also you are getting the separate copy. So in this case, you will get 2DDB. No, here it was earlier B. So your D1 is basically we have changed. So it is D and D2 remains as a B. So this is the correct answer. Okay, which of the following will delete the key value pair of key equal to mango? Okay, so we have the options, which is the correct options. Now, obviously, there is no such delete option is there. This delete A, B is not correct. Now, we have two options, dig pop mango and dig pop item mango. So I would like you to show what exactly these two things are, these two options, which one is the correct one. Now, if you are writing dig dot pop and you are writing here mango and you are print the dig, so what it is going to do is that it will return the value of this particular key mango, which is yellow. If you want to see the value, you can write it here x equal to this and you can print x. So you can see this thing. So we run it here. So we will get yellow and this mango is moved from here. Now let's see the second, which is their pop item. Okay, so what about pop item? So will it do the same which pop has done? Let's see, run it. So you can see it does not takes no argument. Yes, I tell you the pop item removes item from the this particular list. Now, which item it will remove? Remember, it will be in a LIFO order. Okay. So in this case, only the pop is the correct answer, which is the correct answer, which will remove the key mango. Okay, key value pair mango. So the next one is now see here, there is a pop item. And just now I said the pop item, what it is going to do, it is going to remove an item and the item most last item which is added, which is in a LIFO manner. So here in the LIFO order, it is the D which is added. So D4 will be removed as the item. And after this removing, I think that whichever remaining. So you can see it here. We have option. Okay, there's a bit of confusion is there. Is there anything? It's a D4 is here also. No, there's a slide we have to see very carefully. One is having a kind of this item is a, okay, now what this is a tuple or this is there. Now, in case of here, I just like to show you if you use this one, for example, with the without anything. So it is going to remove the berry. Now, so if you remove this one pop item, so, okay, we put it X so that we can see what value it is removed. So it is going to remove the last item. Now, if you remove the last item, it is removed in the form of a tuple. Okay, that's very important. It's not a dictionary or list, but it is a tuple. So if we look at it here, so this will be the correct option. Okay, so it is in the form of tuple. It is removing the item. So this is the correct answer. Okay, so the next one is find output of this one. Now here, you have the values. We have a X pop B5 and E6. And what is X and Y? So before we go to the answer part, let's see, we put it here. Now here, see B is there. Now B is there, so B has its value present. So it is going to return in X2. Okay. This 5 will be returned only if the key is not present. You want to return the default value. Now here the key is not present. So in this particular line, as the key is not present, the default value 6 will be returned. So here X and Y will be 2 and 6. So 2 and 6, this is the correct option. Yes, this is the correct option. Now we are coming to the next one, find output. We have this code, and let's see, first we try to understand what this particular code is doing before coming to the answer part. So let me copy it here. So reduce the spacing so that it will be all visible here. So we are coming here. Okay, so we have vowels here from keys. Remember, that means each one of A, E, I, O will create a dictionary. So it is creating a dictionary with like a A. 0, then E 0, then I 0. Like this, it is going to make a dictionary of with the sequence, it is making a dictionary. Now print D. So it is obviously going to print the D, so dictionary. Okay, I think somehow the printing part is not there, only the last part is there, but let's see, it doesn't matter. Uh, uh, we have list information technology, so it will create a list of each letter present in this particular dictionary. Now, in this particular list string, so I in list. So I in list means each of this letter. Now, if I in D, so basically we are looking only for this A, E, I, O, U. So what we see, if I'm just making a copy of this entire thing here. Okay, and what we are going to do is that we make this copy here and put it here. So the first I is there, so it will be 1. N is not there, F, then O is there, so it will be also 1. Then R, M, A is also 1. Okay, it is plus 1 means it will be added. 0 was there, now added plus 1. Then T, I is again 1 is there, so it will become 2. Then O will again added 2. Okay, this will become 2. N, T, E, yes, E will become 1. Then next is O here is there. So O will be one more will be there. So it will be 3. And again, one more will be O will be 4. So what we can see is A11240. So is there any option 11240? Yes, this is the correct option, which is there 11240. Yes, it is 11240. So according to the last printing part, we can see this 11240 should be the correct answer. So let me submit it. Okay, this is the correct answer. Now we are coming to the next one, which is using a function sorted. So like previous one here also, let's see what is exactly this thing is doing. So the very first thing which you understand that this sorted function is going to return a list of sorted values. So basically sorted value, not values means the keys. So the keys are A, B, C, and D. So it is going to print A, B, C, D is there. Yes. So it is going to, and remember this sorted is a string. So A, B, C, D. So between A and C. Now here what exactly is doing? Y it is doing here y is str of di. So here I is basically this a b c d. So what is the I for the first case is the value of here. Let's see, let me copy here this thing. So I'm copying it here and putting it here. So here in y we are adding for the first time d of a. So a value is 4, so 4 is added. Then b is 5, 5 is added. Then next is C the value is 3, 3 is added. And lastly D is 6 is there. So 4, 5, 3, 6. So 4, 5, 3, 6. So I think without any doubt we can say option A is the correct answer. Okay, now we are coming to the next one. We are getting this output of this one. Now let's again, it's a bit looking uh, cryptic. So let's make the clarity on this. So this is a dictionary. This is a empty dictionary. Okay. And we are now reading the value from the keys here. The keys are E, B, and C. Remember this type of code always. Here what we are doing is that it is saying D of C. That means the value of this key is what? E's value is 2. So 2 is the value of C, which is A. So next is B. So B value is 3. So 3 is B. And again, the last one is 1. 1 is C. So this should be the output. So 2A, 3B, 1C. So 2A, 3B, and 1C. So this will be the dictionary and rest are not matching. So this one we can say is the correct answer. Okay, so now we come to the next one. This is the 29th one. So again, it's a slightly bigger one. So let's see what should be the correct one. So here we have two dictionaries are there. Then there's a third line, line number 10, we have an empty dictionary, and then we have update function and this. Okay, so one by one we are. So these are the two dictionaries are there. So D3 is creating a copy. So in D3, we are creating a copy so of D1. So this is the copy which is created in D3. So remember, dict function creates a separate copy. Now we are updating it. Now in updating means, let me copy it once and then we see what is the update. We are update with the value of a D2. So 10 is replaced by 30. Then 2 is replaced by 20, so no change. And 3 is no change, but obviously 5 is there, so 5 will be 40. All right, now we are reading here each of the from the D1 dot items. So we are reading the values from the first one, which is here. Here we are getting the first value ij, means we are reading the key value pair 1 and 10, 2 and 20, like this we are reading. And here we are reading 130 and this values are. Now, if I is equal to x, in that case, that means I is equal to x. That means, okay, so let's we make it as this is 1 comma 10. This is 2 comma 20 and this is 3 comma 30. And here if we see, this is basically you have 1 comma 30. This is 2 comma 20, 2 comma 20, and the last one is 3 comma 5 comma 40. Okay. Now we are saying if I is equal to x, yes, first case it is here. So the dictionary D3, okay, we have a dictionary already, D3 is here. So what it is saying the dictionary D3, which is the one in this case, I is 1. So 1 is updated by the value of j plus y. So j plus y means 10 plus 30, which is 40. So it will become 40. Okay. So the next 2 is there. 2 is present here also, here also. So obviously we write 2 plus 2. So it will be y plus its value will be j plus y, which is the 40. Next one is the 3. So 3 is 30, but here there is the value. So no changes there and for remaining. So we are getting the final output is this. It should be the final output. 140, 240, 330, and 540. So we are getting here, it's starting from 1 is, yes, 1 is 40, 2 is 40, 3 is 30, and 5 is 40. So this is what we also have got it here, 140, 243, this one. So the option D will be the correct answer, right? So it's a bit difficult, but if you just follow step by step, you will understand what will be the correct outcome. So let's submit it and check. Yes, this is the correct one. Now, this is the last one. Let's see what is here. Before we come to the answer part, let me explain you what this code is doing. So first we have an empty dictionary, then we are adding a value in the dictionary 3, and then we have another value which is a 3 as a string, and then 3 as a float, then sum, and then we are printing, oh, I think there is a sum and here total, I think by mistake it's given, it should be also sum, okay, to make it logically correct. Now, what is happening in this point? Let's see, we understand here. So in the very first case, it is making a dictionary with the 3 value 3. This is one. Next case, it is making a 3 with a separate string as a this thing. So it is a value I. Now the confusion is a bit of confusion could be here 3.0, but remember 3.0 and 3 are same. So it is going to make this key as 3.0, which is 3 is 4, and this is 3 colon 3 is 5. So this should be the value. So let's see what we do is that we are going to, okay, let me print before going to any further, we are printing the dictionary. Okay, print DCT, and let's see, we put this thing, we for the moment we remove from here and let's run it. So you can see this is 3, 4, so we are right. Now let's see for the remaining part. So it is going to read the dictionary 3 and 3, which is there, the and it will add its value to the sum. So 1 is 4, 1 is 9. So sum will be 9. So 9 will be the sum. So here, okay, now these are the two, dict will be like this, 3 and 3, and it will be 9. So this will be the correct answer. So let's check this one. Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, so students, here we have come to the end of this video lecture on the topic of dictionary. If you again revise the topic properly from this video, you can understand which are the different functions are there, what values and how they, what type of parameters and return values are there. So it will help you in understanding how these functions are working. So again, I would request you to obviously you have to revise on your own, and also share this video with your friends, and do subscribe the channel. Okay, so that whenever I am posting new video lessons on different topics, you will get the intimation. And also thank you very much for viewing this lecture.